Well, hello, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator, and welcome to my home in Tamarindo, Costa Rica. So what are we going to be talking about today? Well, it has to do with a term that I had heard on the internet very recently called magnetic passion. And I'd like to explain why that term is a redundancy. In finer English, redundancy is when a term is actually used twice unnecessarily. Give you an example. In finer English, you will never hear the term close proximity. Proximity means that you are close. So consequently, if you say that I am in the proximity of that store, it's more proper than saying I am in close proximity to that store, because close proximity is kind of an overkill of the statement. So what does that have to do with the statement magnetic passion? Ladies and gentlemen, to think about passion in terms of anything less than magnetic is really not a proper way of looking at passion. In sales, I have heard this for decades, that a sale is made not because of the enthusiasm of the buyer, but because of the enthusiasm of the seller. In other words, when the seller exhibits a level of passion, they draw the prospect toward them. Well, that drawing toward process is what we can call magnetic. So what am I saying here? What I am saying is that as you develop greater levels of passion, it's automatically magnetic. You don't necessarily need to have the word magnetic as part of magnetic passion. All right. Perhaps this is a finer point. However, if you think about how passion works, who doesn't want to be around a more passionate individual? Who doesn't want to be around a more enthusiastic individual? Fact of the matter is that the more that you exhibit those positive behavioral traits, the more individuals are going to want to hang with you. There's something I talk about in my live sessions all the time called the psychic vampire, the person that kind of latches onto you and sucks the life out of you, and nobody wants to be around them. We have to do our best to get away from them. I remember somebody raising their hand and saying, well, what happens if you're married to one of them? And I basically responded, that's your problem. Anyway, the psychic vampire is the negation of this term magnetic passion. However, I think the point here, the point here that I'm trying to make is very, very simple. You need to develop levels of enthusiasm and levels of passion over and above where you are. The more that you can, the more that you will draw people towards you. Now, some people are very good at this. Some people have the ability to develop levels of enthusiasm and passion at will. They could just become passionate about a screw or a nut or a bolt, especially if they're selling them. Others can't. It's okay. Practice it. Don't look at the term passion or enthusiasm as being something that is over and above your behavioral repertoire. It is not. It is not. We all emote those particular attributes differently. Some people are very, very verbose. They're animated. They've got this level of ability to move around and show their level of enthusiasm and passion. Other people are more restrained. They're more refined. But there is a level of passion and enthusiasm that comes forth. Think it through, ladies and gentlemen. Magnetic passion. All right, granted, maybe that is a redundancy in proper English. But it might be worthwhile to use that anyway, because the more passionate you become, the more magnetic you become. What does that mean in interpersonal skills? People will be drawn toward you. People will be drawn toward your leadership. People will be drawn toward your sales skills. People will be drawn toward you personally. Think about it. Magnetic passion. Phil Shaka, thanking you for your time. Seeing you in the next episode of the 5 Minute Motivator. Please like, share, comment. Don't forget the 5 Minute Motivator membership.